Hi, I'm Steve Twombly with Automation Dynamics. I'm here at Clean Care in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to talk to you some about the system that we installed here about a year ago. When Clean Care came to us, they were building a brand new soil room and a wash room, and we needed to be able to correctly handle their product mix and be able to integrate correctly with a highly automated washroom. The purpose of this video is to be able to share with you some of the thought processes, decisions, and design goals that we had to make here at Clean Care to be able to correctly process the linen through the plant. There were 5 goals that we had to accomplish here at Clean Care. The first one is they wanted to be able to count everything that they could count.
Hi, my name is Dominic Lassie, Plant Manager at Clean Care Linen. I'm here to speak to you about the Automation Dynamics system that we recently installed. Prior to the upgrade, we had very few sorts to sort our finished products in, which created an additional sort in the finished plant. So we immediately got a bump in having the employees only touch the product once versus twice in the finished plant. The second thing it's done for us is given us ability to find the product easier in a finished form and pull it to the plant, run it in a timely manner to get it out the door to our customers.
The second goal was try to remove as much labor as possible from the system, but be able to get the production that we needed to be able to meet the goals of the plant.
It's also reduced our additional handling of the product. We got most of the product up top. Literally, we bring it all in, put it in slings, hang it for the soil sorters. And we reduced a person who was basically a floor guy. He would be responsible for pushing the product to the table, taking it out of a cart, putting it on the table for the soil sorter. So we've gained in overall productivity and less man hours.
Another one was to be able to make sure we matched the flow of the plant. This is a mixed plant, and they have a lot of items going through the soil room, and we had to make sure that we met the design that we needed to be able to match all of those through the plant correctly. Another goal was to be able to integrate tightly with the rail system. We were going to put the linen directly into the sling of the rail system to be able to send directly to the CBW. And of course, we always capture all the data of the system to be able to run all the reports we need to be able to track production, to be able to track all the items going through the plant so that management has all the tools they need to be able to make the best decisions possible for the soil room.
Hi, my name is Rob Bartram. I work here at Clean Care Linen, and I'm responsible for the technical operations. And when I think of the textile industry, it's really about soiled linen in and clean linen out. And one of the challenges that we face in the industry is knowing what we're getting back from our customers in terms of product counts. I look for purity of data, and Automation Dynamics plays into that in terms of giving me numbers of product coming in from the customer, linen coming in from the customer to be laundered, and I can then use that data to make business decisions to decide on product loss, where that's coming from, and how then to address that with customers, or how decisions could be made internally based on that data. So we here at Clean Care can really maximize the profitability of our service.
To better understand the purpose of the system, let's get into some of the detail. The first thing is we need to talk about the product mix. The product mix here at Clean Care is quite unique and quite complicated. The first thing is they have a lot of food and beverage, but at any time while they're doing food and beverage, they may have some retail medical to handle. Also, we have a lot of catering here, so we get a lot of linen in that comes in loose in carts. So we had to implement a design that would be able to handle all those in a multi-layered approach so that we would be able to handle all of those things at any given time in the plant during the day. So how do we handle this difficult product mix? Automation Dynamics has multiple table designs, multiple vacuum bin designs, multiple bullet system designs, along with being able to integrate all these together using conveyors that are used for material handling. So how do we make a solution for all of this? Well, the key is in looking at the numbers, looking at the flow, and being able to decide which way is going to best make the product flow through the plant as it should. After analyzing the data, looking at the room, looking at how we had to flow through the room, and looking what we needed to integrate with, we decided that the best solution for Clean Care was 12 tables, 10 are currently installed today, 2 more for growth, and then 10 bullet bins. We have 10 bullet bins in this plant because of the difficult product mix to be able to maximize our throughput through the plant. And of course, we also have to add to that design our software, our precision count software, to be able to count accurately, to be able to correctly load the slings, and also we have lint reduction built into this system to be able to keep the plant as clean as possible. One of the challenges we had here at Clean Care was the 10 bullet bins that needed to be put in because of the product mix. The space allocated was for 6 bins, but yet we had to put all 10 in the same space. We gave this challenge to our engineering team. The response we got back was a very interesting design and a very cool design. The bullet bins actually wrap around each other, and we have named this design the helix bin, but because they wrap around each other, we then have an outlet on one side and then on the other side. This greatly increased our floor space that we could use, and the added benefit was that it integrated extremely well with the rail system, allowing us to bring the rail system down on both sides of the bullet bin, thus maximizing the space even further. Another interesting challenge we had here at Clean Care was how do we handle the incoming soil carts full of loose linen. We ended up putting in a cart dumper going onto a special conveyor belt that then has 5 count table backs lined up along the system. These count table backs actually integrate with the existing count tables that are already there, and we are able to use either system at any time to be able to correctly handle the goods that's coming in. So we can either handle the goods coming in the customer soil bag, or we can handle the goods coming in on the conveyor belt. Because of the high accuracy of the system, using our precision count system, we have another added benefit. We are able to fill the wash slings going to the wash aisle by count. We actually do a calculated weight, taking the count times the weight of the item to be able to come up with the correct poundage to be able to send to the tunnel washer. In this case, we are actually finding out what the actual volume is that best fits that item going to the tunnel and making sure we actually fill that washer. This allows us to be able to take care of the cubic space within the wash wheel, as well as be able to maximize the use of the chemistry in the wash wheel. A huge benefit to the plant. So what is the benefit of the bullet system? Well, it is a one-touch system. Once the item is touched at the table and sent up the tubes into the bullet helix bin, it then goes directly into the sling, which then goes onto the rail, through the CBW, and then out to the flatwork floor. It hasn't been touched since it was counted at the soil table all the way to the flatwork floor. This is a huge benefit and a great savings of FTEs. The other item that's going on here, because we have such a high volume of items going directly into the sling, is that the sweeper, there's almost no sweeping being done. We have 1 sweeper here at Clean Care, where normally you would have, for this size of plant, at least 3. Another huge savings in labor.
My name is Linda Bergman. I'm the Vice President of Clean Care. We chose Automation Dynamics as our soil system because we needed a system that would offer us flexibility. Automation Dynamics met our goals and in fact exceeded them in many ways. We went from a very finite number of sorts, which impacted our flow, to an infinite number of sorts, which allows us to increase our production flow on the finishing side rather than do a lot of post-sorting. Automation Dynamics really was a true partner with us in developing our sorting system. They analyzed the data with us so we could see what our volumes were by item, what items best fit into a bullet system, what items best fit into a sort on rail system, and they really put in a lot of time and effort with us to make it work. It was a smooth transition, and they did everything up front with us and worked with us hand to glove to make sure that everything was working properly. You know, we just went through Mother's Day here, and the Tuesday and Wednesday following Mother's Day by far are the heaviest soil pickup days of the year. We sorted soil Tuesday and Wednesday with not excessive overtime, didn't leave any soil, were able to get it all done, had the flexibility to change sorts as we needed to, and didn't miss a beat. In previous years, it took us 2 weeks to catch up and get back on track. We didn't miss a beat this year, and that's thanks to this sort system at Automation Dynamics. Last year at this time, we were working 10 count tables and pulling folks off the table to do our bulk counting, which put a real crimp in our production. This year, with the new system, we have folks that are on count tables that never have to move or be reassigned, and we're still able to sort the bulk linen on the big belt that Automation Dynamics helped develop. So our productivity has grown leaps and bounds compared to this time last year.
What we have done here at Clean Care, we can also do for your plant. Whether your plant is small and just starting out, we can put some of our building blocks in there that will then let you grow as you need to grow. Or we can come into a brand new facility and put in a state-of-the-art system like we did here at Clean Care. If you have any questions or would like to talk about anything you have seen in this video today, please don't hesitate to call me. My mobile number is 816-935-5486. Once again, this is Stephen Twombly with Automation Dynamics, and I appreciate you watching.